go into your beehive, whether it be a top bar or a Langstroth or just a cardboard box, when you examine the frames, know that if the beehive is healthy and strong, it's going to work from the center out. Remember I talked about that? We should work from our hearts out. So when you examine the hive, even though I told you, take out the outside frame first so you have room to maneuver. And then, because you don't want to pull a frame out and roll bees and crush bees as you take it out. The outside frame is almost for sure not going to have the queen on it. And that's the one you really don't want to harm. And then you move them over and you take them out. And if you go to the center, what you're going to be looking for is, in a normal pattern, there's going to be a rainbow semicircle of honey right across the top and down the sides a little bit.
This is addictive, the sound of the bees. Sound of the bees is addictive.
Before a couple years ago. Yeah, especially when you're close.
How can I keep bees and not make honey? You will make honey if you're, if you've got bees somewhere along the line. And once you have more honey than you can eat, you're going to be saying, okay, well, what am I going to do with this honey? I say, give it away to your friends, and when you have more honey than you can give away, you suddenly say, well, there didn't used to be all these farmers markets. You can go to the farmers market and you can at least pay for your equipment by trading your honey for money to buy your equipment. So there's lots of things that you can do with it.
Before you smoke them, it's always good to see what's going on before with both of these hives. Like we say, check the front. I check the front of their hives every day, a couple times a day. Beautiful. So,
like these crawling bees, like the marauding yellow jackets looking for a snack.
yeah, over here they don't seem to be as bad. The bees will defend them, and I think what they're doing is us a favor by killing or eating the bees that have deformed wing virus and or things like that. They're kind of taking care of it quicker. But yeah, I haven't seen them really go into the hives too much. And ants release formic acid too, and there's something going on there.
Check your top there.
Always check your top for beetles.
Give a glance for a queen, look for beetles.
Yep. Just be aware of them. So this is what Sam was saying about occupying. They're not occupying this yet. But this is one of the problems with the Langstroth hive is that you can't really reduce it as easily, but we want to make a...
They don't really need to occupy and protect us. There's no comb on these 1, 2, and 3 outside frames. So there's nowhere, like beetles can hide in that old comb and things like that. But now the bees are just expanding as they go, and they're not going to make a comb that they can't protect.
Just melted wax. And then I put a board in water, and then melt that wet board on made wax, and that kind of helps them give a. You don't need that, but I think it helps them make it a little bit more straight sometimes. They've gone through like a low period of their life where because they haven't been treated for mites for the last year or so. You got a sting? Okay.
Don't swing your arm like that. At that level, there's a bee.
If you want to step back, I can take over.
Yeah, I think I'll step back.
Yeah. See, that's a perfect thing to do. And then you can take the smoke if you want. So this is an old frame. And you can see how the wax is much older in their building. This is what happens when you put a shallow frame in a deep box. I don't really mind.
Well, this one's kind of brownish, so
he's from somewhere else.
Yeah,
I know where
he's probably from somewhere else.
He's from down the road at another woman's place. What are you doing in there?
Yeah, checking out your girls.
Oh, we got a bunch of them running around here. They all go.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have variety.
The side I haven't glanced at yet. I'll look in a spiral, and I'll start on the outside of the brood and work my way in. So often I'll see her if she's on the edge. I'll see her before she runs over. There is a little doubling up a comb right here. She could be hiding under, but we're not gonna try.
My synthesizer. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. we're throwing hearts.